Shut the cock out, folks. Suddenly along here, and I'm not at the Home Depot. I'm in my backyard. And you can tell the leaves are falling. I blew the thing off before we started, but look, they back again. And the season has changed. So a lot of you guys saw me post this on Facebook. I haven't done a video of it yet. I did play it when it was one way. But since I did all the custom paint work on it and stuff like that, it has a whole new different vibe. All right, so first of all, the brother who did my paint, he's an airbrush artist. That's all I got to say. He's world-renowned airbrush artist. His name is Canyon. If you go to Facebook, you can see him. His name is Canyon, like the canyon, like the Grand Canyon, that kind of thing. He is the most amazing airbrush artist I know so far. He's world-renowned. Okay, so let's look at the bass. Before I even get to all deep and stuff like that. So y'all look, I got a new amp. All right, a good brother came by and gave me this amp. And guess what it is? It's an LA12. It's an LA15. I got LA12 so much in my head in the shop that when he brought me the LA15, I freaked out. I was like, oh my God. This is what my queen does when she gets excited. She go like this. I was like, man, I was almost like that. I was like, you gonna give me this? He's like, yeah, man. Bruh, I absolutely love this SWR LA15. All right, so let's talk about the bass. Okay, this is a early 90s Fodera. All right, it's all custom. You can see all custom stuff done with it. The knobs and the switches and the paint and the engraving underneath the paint. And you can see I put Emperor, it's an Emperor. And you can see it all the way down, the paint work. And you can see on the back of it, let me turn this way. Oh yeah. Okay, and then you can come back to the 13th fret, and you can see that. That's me. All right, listen. Now, the pickups that was in it were arrows. Okay, they were the long arrows. The bass came into my shop completely damaged. When I tell you it was damaged to almost no end. The headstock was pretty much eat up and everything. A lot of people look at this like, well, is that a China? Bruh, this ain't nowhere close to being a China. This is a real Fodera. You can see that right there. This is the real thing. All right, so I called up Kent Armstrong and got him to build me these right here. The preamp that's in it is a Pope, but I just took the Pope out because something went wrong with it and I got to send it back to Fodera. So just to make this video, I put a Tone Monster in it. And a lot of people go like, you did what? I did it. It's a Tone Monster here right now. Now, the switches are front switch, rear switch, and treble, three-way treble. I said treble, three-way mid-cut switch, all right? Yes, let's do this. All right, so we already talked about the amp, we already talked about all that stuff. Let's just get into it because I can't wait. All right, make sure it's tuned. Yeah. We've been sitting out here in the weather. Cool. Now, let me tell you what my setting is on my amp. Everything is at 9 o'clock. Actually, at 9 o'clock is too much for this video probably. So I'm gonna have to cut back some more probably. So I got the bass at 9 o'clock, the mids at 9 o'clock, and the treble at 9 o'clock. And we go from there. So we're gonna turn everything on. Now, let me tell you about this preamp. I got enough room yet. All right, so you got volume blend, Then you have treble, mids, and bass, and then you have, what's that? Yeah, that is the passive activator. I call it I call it activated. Some other people call it everything else, but I call it activated because it has what? Yep. Yep. It has passive and active. So we're gonna go to passive first. We're not gonna stay at passive that long. I just want you to get rear pickup. Sorry, rear pickup. Front pickup. Both pickups. The playability of the real Foderas are just unbelievable. Even with in passive mode, I can still cut my pickups. Watch. Yeah. Okay, so check it out. So now we're gonna go into active mode. In active mode, we're gonna start with the rear pickup first, and we're gonna put the mid cut switch all the way to the back, and we're gonna start the cut switch for the pickup all the way to the back. Here we go. Everything's off. Oh, and the tone control for the passive tone control, I'm gonna keep that in the dark mode. Okay. So let's go treble at D10. Mids at D10. Bass at D10. Now, we'll go back to we'll go to the front pickup. Let's go to the front pickup because we already did the rear. Okay, so we're gonna start the front pickup with treble at D10. Mids at D10. And bass at D10. Mind you, I have the passive controller still in the dark mode. You can already tell that the bottom of this thing is unbelievable. Okay, now we're gonna go to both pickups, and we're gonna start with treble at D10. Okay, mids at D10. Bass at D10. Okay, now let's start doing some cutting. Let's just go through the cut modes or the switchable pickup modes. There's another name for it. I just can't think of it right now. So we got bass at D10, mids at D10, treble at D10. Now, let's go to our passive mode and put that right at D10. Back at dark. All the way light. You can hear the tone, you can hear that tone just changing. Let's go mids at 3/4. And let's go through the mid thing. In the middle. And all the way to the back. Let's go through the cut. All right, let's take bass, just crack bass past D10. Let's take mids all the way out. Check this out. I'm just making up stuff. Let's take the bass and take the bass just to 3/4, see what happens. And the bass is still clean. Now, let's get to the real stuff. Mm, 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 mm. I got dogs howling. Listen at her. So I need you guys to subscribe. I can't keep playing, y'all, because if I do, I'm gonna mess up the whole neighborhood. I need you guys to subscribe to my channel. That's what I need. I need your prayers. My queen and I need your prayers. The Hobo Depot, I need you to keep praying for that. That it shall always be a watering hole for those who are in need. And this world, the United States, needs a lot of prayer right now. We need it. That's all right. It's all gonna settle down in a half a second. But right now, we just need to pray and make that pray thing. Yeah, we just gotta keep praying and praying and praying and praying. And I truly believe things will turn around. Once again, guys, this is my Fodera. Here's my 90s Fodera, custom. I want to thank Fodera for working with me on this bass. They're just important people. Look, Fodera are just important people. That's all they are. So I just want you to I want to thank them for making such an incredible bass. Oh, you can see right there. On that word you see is in Old English. It's Emperor. I try to do as much custom work to it as I possibly could without looking crazy. Once again, guys, shut the cock out! John Lee Long, and I'm not in the Hobo Depot. And who this man? He real bad.